webbies, welcome back to my channel right here, and we'll have a palette tutorial. As you can see from the title, this is the Chasing Rainbows palette by Colourpop, and you can see it from the beauty in my eyes. I am wearing this today. Very cute packaging. Like, I never want to remove it from this carton right here, which is the craziest thing ever. But I'm gonna walk you through what I did on my eyes. So I have that on the card, so I'm gonna explain it, and we'll go through all of it in one go. And I haven't filmed for a while. I was so busy with Christmas coming up, and I don't know when this is gonna come up because I'm planning to vlog Christmas Eve and then Christmas, but I just want to hop in and do this what they call this, do this review right here, because it has been a while and this has been on my hands for a week, and I have used this twice. So this is the palette right here. Of course, this is the holiday palette that Colourpop came out with. This is the Chasing Rainbows palette. I'm gonna have zoom ins of this so you can see it further. But yeah, it has this kind of, this is not really hollow, but to kind of get the point right there, it's not that big. And the shade names are on the back. And of course, we're gonna open this one. That is it right here. Of course, something that bothers me a lot with Colourpop palettes is it doesn't have a mirror, which I am using constantly. The mirrors on palettes, like, it's a great addition to kind of what you have inside. But it says here, keep your head in the clouds, and can I say that I love the color scheme of this palette so much. Colourpop has released this saying that we as consumers always say that we want colors, and I think they gave it some colors. I'm gonna tell which I think is kind of missing in this palette right here. We're gonna have some swatches. We're gonna have some swatches on some of the colors that I have not used here on my palms right here. But yeah, so we have 6, 12, no, 5, 10. We have 15 colors on the palette. Colors on the palette right here. This is $20 just because of those extra shadows right there. There's extra 3 shadows than the normal 12 that they have. So this is the 15 pan palette, and this is $20. Why do I speak like that? This is $20. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has 5 shimmers, pressed shimmers, and there is some of that has a little bit of shine, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mattes. And can I say how cohesive this palette here? I like that they have this kind of bony brow bone shade that you can do all over your lid, or to highlight your brow bone and just be natural and everything with it. It has this kind of matte brown that is almost black. But yeah, so let me walk you through to what I did on my eyes right here. So what I did first is I dipped into the Wake shade, which is the pink shade on the palette, and used that as my initial transition shade. So I just dust that off on my transition, my crease my upper crease more above than my natural crease. I always do that just to open up my eyes a little bit more, and just keep on building that color. And then I went into Wish List, which is on the side of Wake, which is a very good peach pink color, and I did lay that down on my inner crease and really blend that out for an additional color, so it looks like the color is fanning out outside. And then I picked a much darker color for my outer crease so that it will have dimension, is what I'm saying. But I then went into Keep Cool, which is the dark purple shade in the palette, and used that on my outer and inner V of my eyes, because I really want to do a halo eye, which is that Keep Cool shade for a violet shade is so awesome and so beautiful and so pigmented as well, so I did that. And then on the inner part of my eyes, not really doing anything in the center yet, I went into Manifest It, which is a really dark pink with a bit of shimmers in it, which is also pink shimmers. I put that on the inner part of my crease, not really fully inner, but really laying that down for that violet and pink to mesh and looks like they are fanning out together. And I did get a concealer and lay it down over the center of my eyelids just to have a bit of a space, and of course for our color to lay down very pigmented, but I don't think it really needs it. And then I went into Not Playing, which is this icy pink shade besides Keep It Cool, and lay it down using a sponge applicator, which is so pigmented, and I think it pairs really well with the look that I did. And just to keep a pop of light in the center, I did went into Blurred Lines, which I think is the most favorite color, my favorite color in the palette. I did went and put that on my inner center of my eye, and just blend that out for my eyes to have a kind of light in the center. And then I'm sorry, continue. But then I went into So Meta, this yellow shade in the middle, because I'm so curious as to how can this perform, because this is a yellow shade with shimmers in it, not as much as matte as the Yes Please palette. But then I went above the Wake shade, which is the outer transition, and I went and blended out there just to have a hint, a kiss of that yellow shade, and just blend, and if some of it has been faded away, just go back in those spaces and then blend again. So whew, that's what I did on my eyes, and I just lined my eyes, and I really didn't use falsies today just because I want my eyes to show what it looks like, and I just lined my eyes because I think it's fitting. And that is all the shades that I have used in my eyes. So we're gonna zoom in and see what the colors are. So we'll start with Wiggles, which is this shade right here, which is a very good bony shade, and I'm gonna put it right here. I know that's not a very good swatch of Wiggles, but it is such a bone color that it is really just for your lids. We've used Blurred Lines and So Meta, so we're gonna skip on that. We're gonna go now into Feeling It, which is this beautiful brown shade right there. And we're gonna put that beside. Look at that! Beside Wiggles. This orangey shade right here has orange shimmers as well. Not really noticeable, but it has some of that. Now we're gonna go into Realness, which is this shade right here, which is this beautiful matte brown. And we're gonna put him right here beside filling it, which as you can see right there. I'm just gonna double that in. So pigmented shades. I'm so sorry for swatching it like this. We're gonna go into the shimmers, which is the exciting ones. I think the shimmers in this palette is really remarkable and beautiful. So especially this one, which is lucid. So we're gonna go in there and look at that. Like, this is so soft. Like, the shimmers in here is so soft, like you would not believe. And this elusive has a monochromatic shade in here. Like, there is a red kind of color base, and then it has blue shimmers and violet shimmers running through it, which is such an interesting shade. I'm planning to do a tutorial on that soon, but yeah, I love that. Now we're gonna go into the Bring It shade right here, which is this blue right here. And I have used this on, look at that, I have used this on my cousin the other day, which I have posted on Instagram. If you're not following me, you should. I post a lot of my looks in there, but I did a makeup on her using this and a bunch of other palettes. But look at that blue shade. I have no blue like this in other palettes that I have, but look at that. That is so pretty. I have used this on my cousin as well. This is the On One shade, which is also a shimmer that is also so special. I mean, look at that. That is so juicy. That gives me feelings. But I'm gonna put him here. And look at that. This is kind of dark blue with black base and really plenty of blue shimmers in there, which is so amazing. So we're gonna go now to another shimmer in here, which is also so pretty. This is the Eclipse shade right here. I mean, you can literally feel how soft pressed these shimmers are and how pigmented. So this is your everyday champagne color. I like that they put this in here because it is good for every day. Like, you can see that in there, but it's so pigmented as well. It is your regular champagne kind of eyeshadow, but with blurred lines on top of that, that is so pretty. But the last shade in here is Prism, which is this black brown shade in here, which also you can use in your brows and a liner. But look at that shade, and we're gonna put it in here. So that is Prism right there. Let's just double the swatch. So that is Prism right there. So these are the shades that I have not used on my eyes today, but look how pigmented that is. I'm scared to put this on my face, but look at that shades of the palette. I think I'm on the fence if this is my favorite palette or the Zodiac one, because the Zodiac has a lot of fun colors in them as well. But the only thing missing in this palette, I guess, is a dark red shade. I just wished they put either a dark red shade or a dark shimmery red, because it's a holiday palette after all. I wish they put that either a matte, dark red, or holiday red, or that shimmery red. I just wish it has a red, because I'm on the hunt for a good red that is in the drugstore, because I think the best red that you can find in a palette is in the Blood Sugar palette. But yeah, but I think as a holiday collection, this is really amazing. And another added in my collection as well. The one on my lips today is the lip bundle from the Lit collection, which is, what's that? If I'm not mistaken, is Wig. It's Wig. So I'm not sure, but I like it. I like the color and how shiny it is as well. So, whew. So I think this is worth your time, and it is so affordable. I mean, Colourpop can never do anything wrong as far as shadows go. So if you want an affordable and pigmented shadow, you can go to Colourpop. If you reach $50, it is free shipping, so that is not so bad. Yeah, so hope you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Share the love this Christmas, because why not? And of course, if you're not subscribed already, click that subscribe button down below. Be part of the beauty squad, the squad that is always all over the place. And of course, if you are subscribed already, thank you so much for loving and supporting these videos. You can ring the notification bell so you will be notified every time I have a new upload. And that is it for me this night. Merry Christmas, everyone. Stay with your family and I love you. Bye.